It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to the Football Friday edition of the Mike Prince Show. We made it through another week, and man, what a week it has been. Of course, our daily mission is to bring you the news that you can use right here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our social media handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are all at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. And our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. So much going on. The handwriting obviously on the wall about the whereabouts of fall sports. The MEAC has announced that they will not have any fall sports. Of course, when we say fall sports, that's code word for football. With that being said, there goes the Celebration Bowl. Now, we know what's going to happen by way of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. They, too, next week will make the announcement that they will cancel fall sports as we once upon a time knew them. It's just the nature of the beast, the way things going. It's a slow domino effect right now, sweeping across the country. And the way this thing is playing out, if there's anyone who is going to remotely try to play fall sports, i.e. football, will be the Power Five. Even the NFL is suspect right about now. They're not sure. Of course, the NBA's thing is imploding. MLB, I stated, you're going to have to show me. My Missouri heritage is coming strong. Show me exactly what and how this is going to happen. With all that being said, it is now floating around about the whereabouts of moving fall sports, i.e. football, to the spring. Once again, the only one that is going to make sense for is FBS Power 5. Any FCS program, not just HBCU, would be completely out of their mind to even think about trying to play fall, i.e. football, in the spring. Number one, the dynamics that make up the funding gained from an FCS program on down is totally predicated on gate attendance. You're not getting any guaranteed TV contract money, no super major endorsements. So therefore, it is no need for you to try to keep up with the Joneses. Go ahead, count up your losses, prepare for the fall of 2021. It's just that simple. Anything else is propaganda. Anything else is just misleading the public. But on the other side of that, it appears that the public wants to be misled. We're going to play. We're going to make this happen. It's our right that if we want to go out there with whatever the circumstances are, let us go. And you absolutely 1,000% correct about that. But as the old saying goes, meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's not going to happen. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It just is what it is. Media days are being canceled. Of course, you knew about the SWAC pushing theirs back to August 5th and 7th, which will buy time because once the announcement is made next week that there will be no fall sports, there won't be any need for having a media day. So it takes care of itself without you having to say we're not going to have it. So, football fans, get your minds and hearts focused on 2021. It just is what it is. I'm so sorry to have to share that with you. We're going to pause real quickly, and when we come back, we're going to share some powerful statements that was recently released by the athletic director of the FAMU Rattlers, Mr. Courtney Gaucher. You listen to Football Friday edition of the Mike Prince Show. Keep it right where you got it. We'll be right back. I'd like to take this time to recognize our sponsors and supporters at the Open Mic Broadcast Network: Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Prairie View Athletic Club, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Farmers Insurance of Hempstead, Texas, Diva Skin Conditioner, Helping Hands Lawn Service. Thank you for your support of our local and regional coverage of student athletics here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth! I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Join us for a daily episode of the Mike Prince Show right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And welcome back to the Mike Prince Show Football Friday edition. Reminding you guys that you can follow us on our social media handles on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website, obnradio.com. And we also have a 24-hour dial-in message line. It is 713-570-6736. Reminding you that we have a plethora of opportunities for you to stay informed, stay inspired, and stay in touch with everything going on in and out the world of athletics. Visit that website at obnradio.com, or we have an on-demand message line, 720-721-1558, and you will never miss anything that's going on here. We ran across an article that was featuring who we call the young gun, Mr. Courtney Gaucher. He's the athletic director for the FAMU Rattlers. 31 years old, brilliant mind, brilliant future with this young man. An aggressive move in this industry. Some would say a shot in the arm. But he had a powerful, powerful commentary, I guess I would call it. And we have it linked on our Twitter account at the Mike Prince Show. And in summary, Courtney was challenging leaders of young and old about stepping up. And when I said leaders, not just black leaders, but leaders of all descents and backgrounds. It's time to step up. It's time to do the right thing. And a lot of times we focus on the black thing, the white thing, but it's really about doing the right thing. And if we focus on doing the right thing, I'm a firm believer that good is going to always prevail over evil. That means it's going to be an easy task, but it is going to be a task that you're going to have to roll your sleeves up on and keep it going. And I, as a professional black media outlet, feel like it is part of our responsibility, part of our duty, and part of our right as journalists to make sure that we're staying on the upfront and keeping all parties honest, black parties, white parties, and any other ethnic group that you want to bring to the table. It is something that everyone is going to have to take accountability and responsibility for. Everyone plays a role in the bottom line results. And yes, it was something that was needed to be said. A very enlightening, refreshing article by Courtney Gaucher. I urge you to go and read it. Some of you may understand it, some of you may not understand it, but the challenge is out there. Yeah, we've been saying it for a long time, and I'm glad, I'm refreshed, rejuvenated, rejoiced to hear other roles of leaderships. Because let's be honest, for the most part, our leaders have let us down. They know what's going on, but no one wants to take the bull by the horn and speak truth to light on what the issue is and how we can start resurrecting ourselves out of some of these issues. And I'm not just talking about police brutality, but I'm talking about making sure that the value that is truly worth for the products of the athletic outlets, the media coverage. And let me say this, if anyone should be reimbursed, and I'm using quotations on that, is the HBCU coverage. There are a lot of guys, other than myself, who put in a lot of work, who put in a lot of grind, and a lot of it is a labor of love. A lot of it is because it's not being done on a consistent basis. And you would think that our HBCU institutions would appreciate that, would invest back into that. Yes, we know your budgets are tight. Yes, we know that the table is not balanced out, but you could do something to help encourage these media outlets, to help fund these media outlets to continue to bring you coverage that you're no otherwise getting. We know who the big guys in the room are, and we break our necks for them to throw us a bone. And for the most part, they'll come and show up with their crew, and they'll have footage and film you all day long. And then when it comes time for the production, you get a 30-second blurb, if that much. And we like, hey, we want the big boys network, when you have the small engine that could, would, and should be the forefront of your message to be put out there, that gets laid to the curb, kicked to the side, or treated like that 20 out of the 80-20 relationship. Some of you know what I'm talking about. So let's make sure that we're covering all bases. Can we do that? Hey, I am going to exit stage left for right now. My time is far spent on today. Remind you about the Carlos Brown Show that will be featured on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon Central Standard Time. And of course, the Mike Prince Show, live 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday evening. I've got to exit stage left. My time is far spent. But until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.